G'day guys and welcome to Le Mans. Giant circuit, absolutely fun. This track's just a little bit too big for our favourite GR86, so we're going to need something just a little bit bigger. Today we are driving the absolutely awesome Ford Mustang GT4, an absolutely beautiful naturally aspirated 5-litre V8 producing over 500 horsepower. The Ford Mustang GT4 is an absolute beast and it sounds like it too. Just listen to it for a moment. Oh my lord, I can't believe how good that sounds. That's honestly, that's out of all the GT3s, GT4s, the sound alone, that's the only reason I'm driving this car. I love it. Anyway, moving on to the actual video now. As we come to the end of qualifying, I'm not going to show the whole qualifying lap because it's about 4 minutes long. But we crossed the line with a whopping 4:16.988. Which, it's not actually that much of a heater, but it's still enough to put us in P1. Alright, coming into the starting grid now, and we are doing the sports car challenge, which unfortunately means we do have to share the track with these absolutely evil spawns of Satan, colloquially known as LMP2 drivers. Now, since I'm in front, I'm in control of the pack, so I've got to try and keep a gap to the cars in front. It's honestly, it's really difficult. I don't have a clue. I think I might be a little bit too close, so I'll start backing off, try and create an even bigger gap. But I woke up this morning and I've got some good news in case you guys aren't aware. Multi-class, each class is soon to get their own independent pace car. Thank God. So no more of this silly shenanigans. Being able to go green, you know, where you're supposed to be no matter what class you're in, that's massive. But anyway, as we go green now, go over the one curb and we just take it too much and we're in the gravel. Oh my lord, and we just gotta watch as everyone goes by. That is horrible. We just grab the curb too much, just lose traction, cold tires, and we just spin. Absolutely devastating. Straight to the back, straight to P13, and just ruins our chances of, you know, an easy P1, P1 start, P1 finish conversion. It fucked our race, that's what I'm trying to say. We do manage to catch up to the back of the pack, thank God. We've got one car in front of us already. We get a free position of someone who's crashed there. So that puts us in P12 already. We're going to get the slipstream off the Mustang coming through here, but it looks like there's a Porsche wide as he comes in. It looks like there's a bit of trouble. The Porsche on the left. Oh, chaos everywhere. Road blocked. He gets fucking murdered, but we managed to sneak our way through, and that's a free 4 or so positions.
Nice.
Coming out of Indianapolis now, on the last couple of straights, we didn't have any slipstream, but the power of the V8 is just too strong, so we do gain actually. We have a bit of a spin in front of us. It's another free position, putting us in the P6, which that's not that bad at all. Considering we spun before the race even started, you know, finishing in P6, that's alright. I'll take that pretty happily. Coming through the, I think it's the Porsche corners now. I think we come into the Corvette corner. I don't know the corners at all. I hate the French. I hate their names. Hate their corners. But I can pronounce Porsche. I can pronounce Corvette. Absolutely fun section. Absolutely loving it. The Mustang in front, not loving it as much. We're starting to gain a bit of time. I flash him a little bit just kind of like pressing the button, to be honest. Maybe I'll get in his head a little bit. Definitely beat him under brakings through these final corners. Absolutely all over him, giving him trouble. Coming out of the final little chicane, twisty bit there onto the start-finish line. We get about the same exit. I get a little bit of slipstream. My V8's just a little bit more powerful, a little bit more manlier. We chuck it out beside him, try and get that overtake, and by the next corner we have him completely cleared. We do go a little bit deep, was a little bit sketched out there, but we managed to, you know, keep it on the grey stuff, get around the corner, and we secure that overtake. The fellow Mustang behind us, he does manage to stick pretty close due to my poor exit. He's definitely not letting me go as we come through the S's. I'm a little bit quicker. I take a wider line and get a better entrance into the S's. He goes a little bit wider as a result and just can't carry as much speed. and we just slowly start to lose them. All that extra speed we've carried just absolutely compounds, and I get an even stronger entrance onto I think it's the Mulsanne straight, and I am flying away. No amount of slipstream is going to save him. He is gone. He's out of the picture. And with that, P4 is secure. Only one more overtake and we can get a podium after spinning before the race start. Coming into the Ford chicanes here, I think we're going to start lap 3 on the next lap. We come across the Porsche that is greedily holding our podium position, and we are going to use all of that V8 power to hunt down that little Porsche. That little inline 6. I don't know why you would bring that here, but this V8 is going to eat him up on the straights. At the straight of the Mulsanne, it's about a 1 second gap to the Porsche up ahead, but by the end of it, we are literally we are sniffing his rear end. And yeah, by the time we reach the Mulsanne corner, not the straight, the corner, apparently there's a Mulsanne straight and a Mulsanne corner, in case this track and its corner names weren't confusing enough, we are absolutely so close. And he is a bit quicker in the corner, just by a little bit, and off the line, just a little bit more acceleration, but our top end, especially with this slipstream, is just going to be unreal. There's also another Mustang, a fellow Mustang, in front of the Porsche as well. So we're looking at P4 and P3 right ahead of us. If we can overtake them, we can get a nice podium position. I see it opening coming up on the left. I go and take it. I've got so much overspeed. I'm in faster than the Mustang. I take it around the outside in Indianapolis, and I get a double overtake through there, putting us into P3, baby. Alright gang, welcome back from Absolute Peak. Currently we are on the 3rd final lap and we're coming up to P2 right now. We've had an LMP pass us without issue, so thank you to that LMP2 driver for not murdering me and my colleague in front of me. But either way, we've got the, I think he's in a Mercedes. So the Mercedes, other than the Mustang, is also very powerful down the straight. I think it's got like a twin turbo V8 or something, so it is a pretty nutty engine. It's very powerful in the straight lines, just like we are. So unfortunately for me, it's just going to come down to driver skill. Coming through the Porsche curves, Porsche corners, I carry quite a lot of speed through there. Honestly, I'm really happy with how I take these corners. I feel pretty good through those corners, and it's just so much fun. Again, after doing straights for like 10 kilometers straight, like those corners, they just flow so nicely. I absolutely love them. Coming into the Ford chicane, I'm blatantly flashing, trying to get in his, trying to distract him so he misses his braking point. It doesn't work. I actually miss my own braking point. I go a little bit wide in the middle, but we're able to recuperate it and back on track. Coming over the start finish line for the 2nd final lap, the penultimate lap. We're probably about 2 seconds, a minute and a half, not a minute, second and a half. We're a little bit behind, but it is not gonna matter because as we come through our favorite S's, the Mercedes P2 just spins it on the penultimate lap and gives us that free position, baby. That is P2, baby. The only problem now is, and my astute viewers will be able to see from here, that little dot all the way in the distance, I'll try and zoom in on it, but you might not even be able to see it. That is P1. He's like 5-6 seconds ahead of us, and there is just no way over 2 laps. They're big laps, they're 4-minute laps, but there is just not enough time to catch him. But all we can do is drive our absolute hardest, drive our hardest out. Hopefully he makes mistakes and gives us a chance to catch up. Jumping ahead, you can see the gap is closing just a little bit, even though we are so far away. It feels like you can get slipstream for like 5 seconds behind the car in front of you. Like, it is unreal, the slipstream effects on this track. I 100% believe I'm getting slipstream. I'm going, much quicker because of him, even though he's like 5-6 seconds ahead of me. So we are definitely slowly gaining on him. And as we both cross the finish line for the start of the final lap, you can see exactly the gap between us two. And I think I'm slowly getting closer, and by this straight, I can definitely get in that slipstream. we might be able to make something happen. It's going to be a hard fight for the win. If you go first to last to a win, potentially on this final lap. Unfortunately though, the beautiful Mustang comes into Indianapolis, hits the curb just a little too hard, and it spins on the final lap. The good news is, that wasn't me. That was on board with the leader. We are in P1. From P1, spinning out before the race even starts, going all the way back to last. We are currently back in P1. We are currently winning this race. We've only the few corners left, a minute left of racing. We are in P1. The only sketchy thing about this though is that, you know, we go on the gravel, we lose quite a bit of time, quite a bit of momentum. So that Mercedes that spun out from before, now in P2, is right behind me, about a second behind. And they want P1 just as badly as I do. They had a bad spin on the penultimate lap. This has been a horrible lobby for everyone, but it's been great for me so far, and they're going to try their best to keep up. And if they take this from me on the final last few corners, I will flip it. On board with that Mercedes now in P2 coming through the arena, you can see I'm so cautious. I'm horrified of an absolute tragedy. I know of the Greek mythos that has just occurred in this race, and I do not want to throw it away. I am horrified if I spin on this Ford chicane exit again, starting the race on the, winning, spinning on that chicane, and then spinning on the final lap again. That would be devastating. I am babying this car, and it's enough to bring it home for a win, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, what an absolutely unreal race. In the moment, I was genuinely like, I was stoked. I was full on celebrating, full George Russell standing up out of the chair, arms stretched out. It was fucking awesome. What an absolute race. And I was thinking the whole time, I was in P3 and I'm thinking like, man, P1 to last to a podium would just be unreal. And then P2 spun out and I'm like, wow, P1 to last to P2, what an unreal race. And I dared dream of a reality where P1 spun out, and it happened. P1 to last to P1, baby. Ooh, absolutely, what a race. You could not ask for something better than that. Oh, if you like that video, hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment, share it with your friends, family, pets, all that stuff. I need that ad revenue. It's the only way I can pay for my motorbike insurance. Hit the like button to share it. I need those watch hours, baby.